you're a Cash Blasters Let's Play with Nutter. Now armed with beer and hopefully a more functional game. We'll find out in a sec. Alright, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of a retread. Shouldn't be too much because I just saved before going into that other room.
It's unlocked.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Pick this up just in case I need it for whatever mechanical reason.
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript.
Yes, man.
The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek.
Yes, sir. And now we see if we crash again.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Or maybe the crashing is the horror. Moment of truth. Is that a trapdoor? It is.
Shit. That did not sound good.
Oh boy. Geronimo! No, ladder. Not quite a drop, just a... What just happened? What?
Well, that's just swell.
Yeah, no going back up there, huh? Nope. Can only go forward. Dang it. Whoa. Is that? No, that's just rock. Right? That's just... No, that's not just rock. That is a person.
He's dead.
Yeah.
The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Oh boy. But where? Okay. Check your corners. Wood falling plus musical cues has me concerned. So as I had been saying earlier, I had difficulty progressing in Amnesia: The Dark Descent because I just got too freaked out too fast. And that door is way too good looking for this building. And things are shaking still. Well, looks like there's at least one more body there. Or is that a body? Yeah, it's a body.
Medical charts on the human anatomy.
Great. Why? I probably shouldn't have asked that.
This sink would be used for scrubbing up. Dead bodies, and
Yeah.
plenty of them.
Oh my god.
Something dreadful has been going on down here. In all my time on the job,
Oh, wow.
I've never seen anything like this before.
They've even got like a little morgue. This is some next level cult. Hi, Bugs. You're the most not crazy thing around here, so I'm just gonna look at you for a little bit, okay? Alright, I think I can carry on. More of those doors. Man, they've got a nice setup down here.
Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
Or, you know, brains? Or maybe not brains. I don't know what's actually in those jars. That one looks... Ah, I'm blind. So what do you think? If there's a bloody, but not full stretcher. Do you think that means one of them got away? These sound effects are not helping. Nor is the darkness. This is a dark, dark corner of the earth, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my word. Yeah, no, I could tell that already, man. So that's what they were talking about for, like, the sacrifices down below. Or, what was it? They referenced that. The experiments below have claimed one more of the Order. They needed another volunteer. Poor idiot for volunteering. Do they really expect me to press the button? Yeah, I've come this far.
Oh, shit!
Well... that might be better than sitting there like that alive? Maybe?
There's no power.
Shit, another door. Oh boy. I'm just waiting to open it up on Cthulhu and then close the door and be like, nope, gotta run. Or something else, doesn't have to be Cthulhu. I don't really want to go further.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Great. In many a game, I would intentionally close the door behind me so that I knew nothing was coming up behind me or just for looks. In this game, I want to make sure that I can run away as fast as possible. Alright. Huh.
Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
I might have jumped when he said ouch. I don't want to hit the panel again, given what happened last time when I hit one of these. Oh, another switch. Great. I hear something in the water. Can you hear it? Is that even water down there? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Oh good, power's off on this thing.
There's no power.
It's better that way. Whoa, oh, what's that? That looks like something, but I don't know how to get to it.
What the hell is that?
That's what I'm saying.
I wonder what it's for.
Yeah, me too.
What the hell is that?
Okay, so he's not gonna have any insights. I mean, that's fair. I wouldn't either.
There's no power.
I wonder what I'm missing.
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Great. Nope, can't jump into the pit. Not that that would be a wise decision either way. But it would have simplified matters. So I gotta admit, I'm a bit at a loss as to what to do now. Nope, can't.
I wonder what it's for.
No, okay. I'm gonna... head back up. Can I close this? Yes, I can. That's one door I do want to leave closed. Maybe I can grab something up here that's dangerously...
His stomach stopped moving.
Oh, what? Those were all his organs. Poor guy.
At least he's out of his misery.
I guess.
His intestines have stopped moving. His kidneys have stopped moving. Nothing of interest.
Guess I should have looked around at these before I hit the switch. Alright. Ooh!
The machine must have overloaded. He's dead. The crystal's still warm.
Well, I'm going to go invoke some dangerous deity. Or creature. Let's see what comes up. Alright. Well, you know.
It looks like something's been removed from it.
I'm glad that the game expects that, you know, the guy who works for the police force finds a whole bunch of bodies and things and doesn't come out to talk to people before, you know, oh, that's right, half the stairs collapsed behind him, so maybe they wouldn't get the chance. But, yeah.
It looks like something's been removed from it.
Yeah. This. Oh, that's how you use that. Okay. This is the point where I check to see if there's a run option. Didn't know there was a quick heal, so that's good to know. There is not a run option. So now I know that there is no run option. Let's see what we come up with, huh? Ah, great! Oh god, I can see a thing there. I don't know what the thing is. Oh my gosh, what is that? I wonder if the game actually lets you game over condition yourself like that. Or Apparently I lived until February 6th, what?
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it.
Oh boy.
Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
I can feel that.
I remember investigating the far side of the library.
You're a dangerous man.
There was screaming.
Wonder if he doesn't remember.
According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke,
Poor guy.
My colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia.
And met the Joker.
As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study.
Oh, Jesus.
I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston,
so
no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process.
I believe that.
In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else. Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
Oh.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
Package.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
That's a lot of money.
It's one of my store managers, you see.
At least that time.
Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham.
Great.
I'd like to see you in person
Exactly
before
where
you
I've always
leave.
wanted to go for holiday.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Let's see. What have we got for the article? And the key. I'm glad that he didn't tell us where the key that he sent us goes. That's great. New client, February 6th, 1922. Night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National grocery store chain. It appears that the First National grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I have been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up, not to Anderson, and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash registers, and the combination of the back office safe? To misdirect investigation? And if that was his plan, why did he disappear? I'm just going to point out that, like, sound in the background. I don't know what that is. Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by the neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there. And there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are mixed blood, so the stories go. Whatever that's meaning. The usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. That was an awkward sentence to read. It always gets awkward like that with Lovecraft. It is, at least in a lot of places, and that's one of the challenges. Brilliant at what to be scared of. Not brilliant at how to phrase it, or couch it, or what kind of context. Or perhaps the concept is brilliant, but who he attaches the concept to is not. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case for so long. And here we are, in Innsmouth.
Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
I see. I don't really buy that, but this is a sorry-looking bus. A statue with a decapitated head.
This is it, stranger.
The sign of a
End the
dilapidated
line.
town anywhere in the universe. I mean, I suppose it makes a certain amount of sense, because if they had anything in terms of infrastructure, they'd probably be looking to keep themselves fancy and all with a nice, shiny statue. And they've even left the door open for me. Wonder where I'm heading into.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Oh boy. So much for looking after their own, huh?
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
Oops. I thought at some point this game gave you a gun. And I'm not saying that the gun would be useful against Lovecraftian horrors and Cthulhu or anything that comes after me, but it's a security blanket. If you fire a gun at something, you know you can at least try to do something. The thing about Amnesia that at least the part that I played through I could not deal with was the lack of any means by which to pretend you have a hope of defending yourself. Even if I knew that the monsters or whatever, I don't even know what's in that game actually, so I don't know what I'm dealing with. But if I knew that I didn't have to worry about... That's actually a lie, because you'd still have to worry about it. If I knew that I had a means of defending myself in the game, I would be a lot happier. Even if the meaning of the defense was just, you can pretend to defend yourself. It's the placebo effect. Let's see.
Stop your snooping. And
Sure,
there's for
man,
hotel staff only.
Okay. Fine.
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman.
Okay,
I
Charlie.
run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
Please say yes.
I'd
I
not
don't-
rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Yeah. Great.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy.
Yeah,
if I
no.
need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
I agree. Walter, is that your name? Jack Walters. Okay, so I was close. I agree, Jack. Let's leave this sorry establishment.
It won't open.
Not through that door. Through this hallway. So you think if I walk along the streets I'll eventually find it, or I'll just have no idea what I'm doing?
These posters are everywhere.
Let me see, where... The poorhouse.
The sign
go
says,
in here?
Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warnes.
I guess you can't go in here. Variety store,
It's a variety store,
but not, it's
and
not
it's
First
closed.
National. Maybe this is a police officer lead. You have ugly hands, sir. Normally I... Oh boy.
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Alan
Could
Ross?
you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No,
No.
not at all.
Jesus.
I'm after directions to the First National. I hear
Please
they
give
have
me
a
the
store in
directions.
town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get
I've
lost,
heard that.
stranger.
Wow. What goes
That
in over
fellow
here?
was just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing. It's locked.
Great.
It must lead to the back of the variety store.
Ah, that would make sense. So...
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Well, so much for that. Oh, First National Grocery Store. We found it. Can I get in? Maybe?
It's the First National Grocery Store.
Maybe get in? Nope, apparently can't get through over here. Let's try this way. There's a puddle. Ah, maybe this is it? Or is this something different?
It won't budge.
Nope.
It won't open.
I don't know how to get in.
Nothing of interest.
Well, just to take a quick look around. Okay, there's probably not any means of getting in over this way. Maybe if I go to the other side of the building, I'll have better luck. Ooh, what's this? So these are entries... about his... about Jack's difficulties after first encountering the cult of Yith. For whatever reason, I don't feel like reading this one out. It's not super helpful. What's... Oh, this is the market thing. Oh no, this is the first one, right? Oh, okay. This is a recap of what happened in the prologue. To an extent. Wonder what so left leg, right leg, left arm, right arm, torso, head. So you can actually bandage yourself up and all sorts of stuff. Uh-oh. Sounds like I'm in for some serious excitement. Oh, hi, officer.
Stop! You can't come down there!
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful.
Wait. He just said you can't come down here and abandon his post? What the heck is he doing?
It won't open.
Well, let's see. I'm actually going to go save for the day and probably
Outsiders
cease for
coming,
now.
snooping around where they ain't wanted.
Yeah, I know I'm an outsider and I'm snooping around and I ain't wanted, but somebody's gonna look into this. And obviously ain't gonna be you lot. With that note, this has been Chapter 2 of Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. Let's play with butter. Peace, folks.